Welcome back, Kryptonians, to the Chart Experts continuing coverage of Bitcoin and the crypto charts. I'm glad you can join me. I hope you're all in very good health, and the crypto market is certainly looking healthy. As I mentioned in our previous video, this market had some way to go to the upside. Um, but I know that the question on everyone's lips is how far up are we likely to go before any significant pullback. Um, but this is an important juncture because it does address some key issues about technical analysis and how they apply to Bitcoin. Contrary to what I've been seeing on many YouTube videos across the board, it has to be said. No, we are not going to throw out our technical analysis books and think that Bitcoin is somehow different. As you know, we've seen it all before in that rise from 2015 upwards, and even prior to that, really. Although I can't say I was part of that. So, well, let's have a look at this recent movement. Um, it is fair to say that we have extended to a very significant degree to the upside. Now, as we've mentioned in previous videos, our level of accuracy in terms of our targets is well, it's better than most, I should say. And we had a take profit target at around about 32,000. Okay. Um, Now, that's not to say that things like irrational exuberance and panic buying and FOMO can't take price higher, but we are looking at things from the point of view of the billionaires, the whales that run these markets, and we um, are trying to step into their shoes when looking at these charts, and we're trying to imagine where they would be likely to take profits. Okay, so that's our objective. It's not to catch the absolute last penny top, and in these cases, when there is, um, you know, these are dramatic thousands of pounds worth of movements. Price can often extend many thousands of pounds in the case of Bitcoin to the upside, but we want the main middle bit, the main chunk of the profits. Okay, so as you may know if you've been following this channel, um, when we were at this level here, we said in a video to you very, very clearly that things had changed, okay, in terms of the market direction. Things had changed um, because we'd seen sell-offs previously at this particular level, bang, 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 and we were no longer seeing a sell-off, and therefore we'd forecast that we were likely to continue on upwards into the third wave, and that's what we've seen really. So we've got our wave one of this particular cycle, and let's just put that there. Nothing that huge, something like that would be great. Okay, we've got our wave 2, so let's put that there, and we can safely say from a Elliott wave point of view that we are continuing on upwards. Okay, now obviously this wave 1 and 2 is part of a larger degree um, um, price movement moving upwards, a larger degree waves. But really we want to know, okay, is this an area where we should be looking to continue to go long, or looking for profit taking to take place? Now, as you may be able to imagine, if we've taken profits at around about, if we've put the take profit level at around about 32,000, um, then that's what we imagine that the whales are doing also. Okay, um, we are not going to throw our textbooks out of the window, although as you know, I'm not really a textbook type of person, although I'm yeah, widely read, but no, my analysis on this channel should be unique to you. If you follow other types of technical analysis, you'll be able to see significant differences in what we say and where we take profits and so on. So, so right now, let's just follow the story of this particular chart, and let's see what it is trying to tell us. Okay, so we know from having analyzed this particular movement that we are very extended to the upside. Okay, how much? Let's have a look. So we're going to do our normal Fibonacci projections. Okay. Okay, so we are around about 3.618 as an extension of waves 1 and 2. Okay. But more importantly, really, we saw the corrective price action end around about this level here. Okay. So there's many ways to measure this, but the main thing that we want to consider is the fact that we saw the corrective price action end around here. We saw the market decide that sell-offs were no longer on the books as per our previous videos, and we saw the market then take off. Okay, so that's important. We saw a breakout of this level, a test of this level, and then the market went up very strongly. Okay, this was, even though we were fairly close with our 32,000 projection, this was beyond what most people had forecast. Okay, but we have we'd basically put in a take profit target at 32,000 for our Patreon members, and we do have an upper target as well. One of them has been hit already. We are very close to the upper limit of that energy extension, as we call it, at 43,000. Okay, so we're not really concerned about whether or not that upper limit is hit. We are looking for this market to now correct. Okay, we're looking. We expect that the whales in this market should be looking to take profits. Now, we don't have to be right. They may have other plans, but this is what we would expect based on our calculations. Okay. So let's have a look at the price action itself, just to understand where, why we think we are overextended in this particular market. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in a little bit closer and just have a look at this. Okay, I'm going to take my trusted green pen, should we say. Okay, so we had this key level at this level, and let's just draw that in. Okay, right, so price bounced from that level, and then it had a significant level around about 14,000. Okay, the market just simply blew through that level. Okay, so what we didn't have, which is what we were, well, in normal market movements, what we would expect to see is for the market to do something like go up, test the level, and then continue to go up. Okay, so we didn't see that. Okay, so there was no retest of this level. There hasn't been a retest of this level yet. I've mentioned this in our previous videos. Then we went up to the all-time high, and then we saw the market blow through that level also. Okay, so once again, the market has not actually come back to retest that level. Okay, so here we are. We've seen two key levels being broken through and not having been retested. Okay, then we've gone up and we've roughly doubled the previous all-time high, and some people are projecting that this market is just going to continue on higher. Okay, if you are the owner of a hedge fund or a billionaire or whatever, when are you taking profits? Or have you sort of forgotten about all of your shareholders, all of your members? Um, you know, if you've been buying at this particular level here, which we have to presume they were, you've just gone up some percentages there. You've gone up from this level 100, 200, 300% from that level, and you're not looking to take profits. Well, as far as I know, institutional fund managers, um, they like to reduce their risk. Okay, they need to take profits. So here we are. We're looking at this market, and I would say that we are very ripe for a correction. Okay, no fundamentals have not gone out the window. Um, the basic principles on which funds run, on the basis of which risk averse billionaire investors, fund managers, and so on, wealth managers, they all need to carefully manage their risk. Okay, so it is very necessary that they should be taking profits. And having seen 42,000 hits in Bitcoin, we are expecting a significant correction. Okay, I can't make this any more simpler, but I hope you've understood where we're coming from. Okay, again, it could be wrong. Yeah, let's, some, maybe everyone's bought into the dream of seeing 100,000 Bitcoin all in one go, but I don't think that things work like that, even in these markets. Okay. Now that's not to say that we're not going to hit 100,000. Yeah. Um, all it means is that we need to see profit taking take place. We need to see this market consolidate, for people to sell, for other people to come into the market, and then we should see the market continue on its merry way to whatever dreamy figures we may imagine. Okay, if you want to, if you like this type of analysis, if you want to keep up to date and have more regular updates, please join me on my Patreon channel, which is patreon.com/chart experts. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Till the next video, take care of yourself and your crypto and your friends and family. Be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.